Good morning class, how are you all? I hope you are fine. We studied chapter 3 in previous lecture as well. We are going to continue from where we left in the previous lecture. The topics we are going to study today are adding a comment, deleting a comment, fonts, font styles, text color, highlight text, alignment of text, and change line spacing. Adding a comment. A comment is basically a note, explanation or reminder that a user adds to the document about any word or any text that he has already written. Alright? There are two methods to add a comment. The first one is step 1. Highlight the word. Let's suppose you want to add a comment about the word Jinnah. You highlight the word Jinnah. Second step, in the review tab, there is an option, new comment. You can see it on the screen. Step 3, you click on the new comment from the review tab. Then a comment dialog box will appear. Here you can write the comment. Whatever you want to write, you can write in the comment. Method 2. Step 1 is the same. You have to highlight the word that you want to add the comment about. Then you will right click on it and a mini toolbar will appear. In the mini toolbar, the similar icon of new comment is there. You will click on it and similarly a comment dialog box will appear and you can write the comment here. Deleting a comment. Step 1. There are two methods to delete a comment. Delete a comment means that you have already added a comment in the document and you want to remove it. Alright. Then you have to highlight or select the text whose comment you want to delete. You can see the balloon icon at the right. This is basically showing that there is a comment here. Right? There is a comment about Jinnah here. Now, to delete it, you will go to the review tab and there is an option delete. You will click it and you will be able to delete it. Method 2. You can select the word Jinnah and right click it. A list will appear from which you can see there is an option to delete comment. You can click it and then the comment will be deleted. Formatting text font. Changing font using ribbon. First step, you have to select the text whose font you want to change. Second step, you remember we have studied ribbon. Ribbon is the topmost line which contains home, insert, design, layout, reference, mailing. Remember it? Alright. Now you have selected the text you want to change the font of. Now go to the home tab and you will see a font list. You will click the arrow and you will be able to see the font list. You can select whichever font you want to change the text into. Second method is to change font using mini toolbar. You have to select all the text whose font you want to change and then right click it. When you will right click it, the mini toolbar will appear. Here the same font option will appear. You can click on the arrow and the font list will appear. You can select whichever font you want to change the text into. Third method, changing font using font dialog box. You will select the text, go to the home tab. Here you can see the In the font group, there is a little arrow at the bottom right. You will click it. Once you will click it, a dialog box will appear in which a font option and the font names are present. You can click the font name you want to select and change the text into. Font style. There are basically 3 font styles: bold, italic, underline. Bold basically make the word or whatever you have bolded prominent, and bold take our attention towards the specific word or specific text. Italic make the text stylish, and the underline highlights something that is important, a text or something that you feel like this must be an important thing, so I should underline it. Alright? Look at the screen. The first line is I'm not bold. This line is simple. It is not bold. No font style has been applied to it. But the second line says I am bold. Can you see that it is a little darker from the above line? That's what bold do. Italic. The first line says I'm not italic. The second line says I'm italic. You can see that in the italic line, I'm in italic. The letters, the alphabet has turned towards a little right. That's what italic do to the words. Underline. You can see that I am underline has a line under it. This is what underlining the text will do. So there are 2 methods to bold, italic and underline the text. The first one is to use the shortcut key. This is the easiest one. Shortcut keys are basically made for our convenience, so we can quickly do the things, quickly perform the task. The shortcut key for bold is Ctrl plus B. Shortcut key for italic is Ctrl plus I. Shortcut key for underline is Ctrl plus U. Second method is to select the word or text that you want to change the font style. Now go to the Home tab, and there you will see B, I and U written. B means bold, I means italic and U means underline. If you select it, the word will be bold, italic or underlined. Text color. You can change the color of text. You have seen that the text color by default is black. You can change it into any color. Step 1. You have to select the text or the word whose color you want to change. Step 2. Go to the Home tab. There you will see in the font group and A under which a color is present and an arrow with it. If you click the arrow, different colors will appear and you can select the colors. Step 2. Select the word or text and right click on it. Once you right click on it, a mini toolbar will appear and you will see the similar A icon with an arrow, and you can click it and the color list will appear. You can choose the color whichever you want the text to be in. Next is highlighting text. The first method, step 1, is to select the text that we have been using before. We select the text when we want to perform anything on it, or we want to change the font or do anything about it. The very first step will always be to select the text or the document or whatever you want to change or modify. Alright, then go to the Home. Then in the font group, you will see AB with a brush and similarly an arrow with it. Once you click the arrow, you will see the colors and then you can highlight it. Step 1. Another method to highlight the text is to select the text and right click it. Once you right click it, a mini toolbar will appear and you will see an AB with brush icon here as well. You can highlight the text using mini toolbar as well. Alignment of text. Basically, there are 4 ways to align the text in a Word, MS Word. Left alignment, right alignment, center, and full justification. You can see their icons on the screen. The first line is left align. The second line is right align. The third line is in the center. You can see it in the center. It is done through the center alignment. And the fourth line is I am justified. It is justification. Alright, so what's the difference between the left alignment and justification? The first paragraph, you can see that it is left aligned. You can see the sentences are forward and backward. They are not in a sequence or not in a good alignment. You can see it on the screen. Some are close before. The second sentence is a little bit further, and the third is a little bit more further, and the fourth one is a little to the left. But in the justification, you can see the sentence and at the same line. That's what's the difference between left alignment and justification. Change line spacing. Basically, line spacing means the line between one and another line. To change the line spacing, you will select the text. Go to the Home tab. At the right of the alignment icons, you will see an up and down arrow with an arrow at the right. You will click that arrow and you will see the options of 1.0, 1.15, 1.5 options like these. You can select these and you will see the line spacing will change between two lines. Line spacing means that from one line and the second new line, how much gap will be given. Alright, now do the classwork. Before that, I will send you another video link in which I have done the practical. You can see that and you will understand more how the things will be done and what the thing will do, like what the line spacing do and how it will be done. Video will basically show you the practical part. Alright, you look at that as well so you can understand more easily. Okay, now take out your copies and start doing the classwork. Put today's date and day, make a margin line, and then write these questions. These questions are your classwork. Now let's move towards the homework. In the homework, you have to write the shortcut keys. You have to make a box like this and you have to write the shortcut keys in it. And you have to do the fill in the blanks. And question number 5, part 6 is also your homework. The answer is on page number 67. For the classwork, you have time till 5 p.m. But for homework, you can submit your homework on Friday. You can submit your homework till Friday. Alright? You do not have to do all the work today if it seems that the work is too much. You can submit the homework till Friday. Alright class, Allah Hafiz, take care.